On December 3rd, 2021, it was my 19th visit to Six Flags over Georgia. For this particular visit, I went on a weekday, and when theme parks operate on weekdays, usually the lines are very short and everything is a walk-on. I was able to marathon Twisted Cyclone and Goliath. This visit at Six Flags over Georgia was a really great visit, with the exception of the long wait of Superman Ultimate Flight, which was more my fault. This particular train for Superman Ultimate Flight, the last 2 rows had only 3 seats operating. I stepped in line for the back row, then a group of 3 came in behind me to sit down. At first, I didn't know the last row was operating 3 seats, thinking it was 4 operating. Myself, the single rider, and the group of 3 started to board the train. It was until all 4 of us realized we all couldn't ride together. One of the group of 3 asked me, can they ride? I said yes and waited near the exit waiting for the next train. But all of that didn't go according to plan. Because Superman Ultimate Flight was running with 1 train, I waited for the train to come back so I can ride. Because, I guess, of the popularity of this ride, the row I tried sitting in, more and more guests have hopped in line. I patiently waited cycle after cycle with Superman Ultimate Flight running 1 train for an open seat I could take so I can ride. I didn't count how many cycles took place, but I can almost assured I stayed there waiting at the exit gate for an hour. The next hour of the day came, I finally gave up and went right back in line. From there, I had a nice ride, and it ran good. And to my surprise, when I arrived to the pretzel loop, it wasn't rough. I'm no engineer or ride-up, I would love to be, but correct me if I'm wrong. But because this coaster was warmed up really well, the train traveled through the pretzel loop really well without much roughness. Overall, I was glad to observe the operations for this ride, until like I was a ride-up by managing the exit gate and have a nice, less rough and fast ride on Superman Ultimate Flight. Now this video isn't about Superman Ultimate Flight, it's about the Great American Scream Machine. After leaving the queue for Superman Ultimate Flight, I walked near Great American Scream Machine just to see if it was operating, and it wasn't. While vlogging, I was going to talk about how I didn't want to ride this ride because it's too rough. Then to my surprise, I saw this.
Great. What's going on? Great American Scream Machine is not... Wait, what's going on with this ride? I knew something was sus about this because over there it was in red, and now I'm looking closer. I'm seeing... What are they doing to this ride? Are they finally... Wait, those are new bars? Okay, I'm having a nerd moment right now. I think they are finally renovating this ride. Finally, I don't know if they're RMC. I highly doubt it's RMC, but I just think they're finally repainting, retheming, and yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be called Great American Scream Machine. I'm glad I walked by here. All I know is for sure that's new. The paint has to be new. The wood I think is new, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I totally look forward to the refurbishment of this ride. Wow. I did not expect it.
And that there was my reaction to seeing something new for this ride. This isn't the first time I've ridden this wooden coaster, and when I first rode it, it was super rough. And in every dip you get hammered into your seat. If you want to ride this ride, I highly recommend you ride the front row. In my experience, it was the smoothest out of any other seat of the train. Now after seeing these new touch-ups to the station, that makes me wonder, are they retracking the ride? As a fan of wooden roller coasters, I would love for this ride to be retracked. The question is, what type of retracking would it receive? I simply believe this coaster will receive traditional retracking. As much I would like some GCI Titan track or RMC's iBox track, I really don't think that's likely to happen. Another option could have been RMC's Topper track, but that track has been discontinued because of its predecessor, the steel iBox track. As much I would like for this coaster to be RMC'd, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Or ever. I also should mention I didn't see any train in the platforms. This more likely isn't happening, but I feel like Six Flags might have purchased new trains from PTC. The trains that was used for this ride came from the formerly known Georgia Cyclone. Again, this is just my thoughts, but I believe Six Flags have bought new trains for this ride. Now to sum up, I believe this coaster is finally receiving refurbishment, and I believe it will contain new traditional track, new PTC trains, rethemed with the new name maybe, and that's pretty much it. Also to add, the final brake could receive some new brakes, specifically magnetic brakes, but I really think that's not going to happen with how small the current brake run is. In order for them to add more brakes, they will have to change the layout a little. But either way, magnetic brakes or friction brakes, I'm fine with them both. I do, however, like the jerkiness of this final brake run. it's really satisfying. So yes, that's my video for today. I'm not sure why nobody is talking about this, but this ride finally getting renovated, it's really nice and I totally look forward to this. This is also my first time making a video of this kind. Excuse the background noise because I had to immediately record this video as soon as I left Six Flags Over Georgia for that day. If you like more videos of this, please let me know in the comments down below. If you want to check out the vlog, please look in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. All clear. Dispatch.